Okay, everybody, I got this Continental bought. Tried to buy it about a year and a half ago, and didn't buy it. The man that owned it passed away, and they wouldn't sell it at the time. So I bought it today. I bought it yesterday. Came by and looked at it, and come back to pick it up today. So it's got the 4.6 liter. It's Continental. Let's see, what do they call this? It's really a fancy car. Congressional Town Sedan Signature Series. It doesn't have doors open on that side, but doors on the other side were open yesterday. It's a beautiful car. But the body, I mean, it's just got no rust anywhere. This is not a one owner, but it's a very clean car. But I got to get down on my knees and get under this thing and hook it up in order to get it to pull up on the trailer. No battery. That's what we got. Beautiful car. It's not old, but it's unique because I like the one owner or two owner kind of grandpa car kind of thing. That's the like little time capsules, in my opinion. I'm not sure about the year on this. I will find out once I get the title. But we'll see how it goes. 5W30 only. And it is 4.6 liter. What do you think about that? It's a beautiful car, huh? But we're going to try to get under it and hook it up. Hook a cable to it and get it up on the trailer. All right, let's do it. All right, everyone, we got the Continental in the shop, and I have checked it out. I haven't found anything wrong with it as far as needs maintenance. The oil has been changed not too long ago, so it's not got very many miles on it at all. It's a good looking car, and it just needs a good cleaning up. So we're gonna clean it up real good. I'll show you what I'm doing. Let's get on it. Okay, you can see all the crud that's on it. Kitty cat footprints. It's sat in the garage for, I know, a year or more. And don't know for sure when was the last time it was drove. But the battery was off of it when I got it. The interior just needs some cleaning. If you look at the control panel on this side, it all looks good. But the window and the door locks, I don't know what that is over there. I'll go look, but let's see what's missing over there. Okay, it's a seat control. That's what it is. Not the window, it's a seat control for that seat. See if it works with this. Well, might have to have a key on, I don't know. Put the key in it and find out. The recliner works. The lumbar, oh. Yep, it works. I can see it swelling up. But the seat will not slide backwards and forwards until you get this piece right here. So it's going to have this in order for that seat to work. It's okay. I don't know what that costs. Probably, we'll find out, okay? And this is the door lock, okay? That works good. But look at this rubber. Look at this rubber in this thing. It looks like brand new. Even up here. This car is in really immaculate shape for, I think it says 200, I think it was 208,000 miles. Doors shut up like new. It's got heated mirrors, by the way. The headlights are a little bit dull, and the wheels need cleaning up and all that other stuff. But as far as scratches and dents, I really don't see any. I never did find out what this does. It says steering, low and high. Stereo does work good. It's not going to pick up in the shop. Message center. $11 gallons of fuel. It's got a real good heater, and the air conditioner does work. Okay, temperature outside, that's in the shop, 57 degrees. Rear defroster, that works. It does have a crack in the windshield right over there, you can see that. It comes from right here, over there, down, and back up. All the lights work. The lights in the back, you can see them back there working. Better turn it off. I don't want to gas myself out here. But just thought we'd show you that little engine. It really, really runs good. That's an overhead cam, 4.6, like I had in a Mustang one time. Had one of these in my Mustang, and it's all there. It's not been fiddled with or anything. Everything is just the way it was when it come out of the factory. And the seats are dirty. I don't know what that stuff is on the seats there. Like that. Oh, it feels like, I don't know, something splashed on it or something. I bet they had a can to explode in this car. You know, because that feels like kind of waxy. Yeah, it looks like it's going to come off, see. Just going to have to rub it out of there. Brush it. But probably had a can or a bottle or something in here, and it got hot in the summertime one time and went boom. But you can look here how nice that is. This is one nice car. And I didn't give a whole lot of money for it. So when I sell it, I'm gonna let you guys see it's gonna be worth less than what you can buy one of these cars for. If you went and bought one from an individual, it's probably been already hot rodded and drove into the ground. But a grandpa car like this don't get a lot of driving, and they tend to keep them cleaner than you take somebody that's 20, 30-year old. You know, because this thing probably sets more than anything when an old person owns it. And I figured that's what that one done now. Now the tires do look a little bit small, but I don't know. Maybe that's the size that goes on this car. So we're gonna get in here, we're gonna clean it up. Let's see if I can scratch some of this off, just to see. I think that will come out of there. We'll find out. There's another brand new looking door frame and everything. And like I said, there's no rust, folks. I'm taking a little more time showing you what I've got here. I hope this don't get too boring to you, but there's just somebody's going to want to buy this car, and when they do, look at that door. I mean, it's brand new. When they do buy this car, they'll get a good car. I wish one of my kids wanted it or needed a car right now, because that would be a great car for one of my granddaughters or my son. He drives a little bitty car and he gets about 50 miles to gallon. I drove this one, I'm gonna say 2 gallons worth of gas out of it, and I drove for a while. So I'm gonna say this thing gets about 20 miles to a gallon. I set the trip on it and just to see, and I don't know how much, it had 5 gallons, 6 gallons in it when I started driving it. And I drove it around and got it down to 4 gallons, it was showing, and it went about 50 miles when it come down from 6 to 4. So I'm gonna roughly say 20, 22 maybe miles per gallon, and I was driving it like 60 miles an hour. All the lights work on it. The tag light, all the lights across the back, turn signals work, brake lights work, and the tires, I don't know how old they are, but they're still in good shape. Really, really good shape. But it's too cold to get out and wash it at the car wash, because the car wash is closed. They got barrels up, so I won't be able to wash it like I want to wash it, and I'm not going to do it in here. So I'm just going to wait. A few days later, it's going to be pretty outside and up in the 50s and 60s, and I'll take it to town and wash it off real good, and then come back and wax it and make it look a lot better. Okay, everyone, I got some antibacterial cleaner. I'm going to clean this dash up with this stuff, and then I'm going to Armor All it the best I can. So let's see how it works. Hey, that works good. It's getting that stuff off. Now this car will be for sale. So if some of you guys want it, I am going to sell it. I'm not going to charge a lot of money for them like a car lot would do, because I need
to sell it and go find some other content. So you're going to get a better bargain from me. And you're not going to see all this stuff that we're seeing when you buy a used car at a car lot. You're not going to see the good and the bad. They're just going to mostly tell you the good and cross their fingers and hope you don't ask them about the bad. In a car lot, because my stepdaddy ran a car lot. I know how that goes. But if I tell you this is a good car, it's a good car. Because I know old cars. I've drove junk. I've drove good. I've drove bad. I've bought stuff that I couldn't even sell after I bought it. But that was when I was young. You know, I thought, well, somebody will want it. Because I like it don't mean everybody's gonna like it. So anyway, this might be for some of y'all, this car like this. Then again, a lot of you probably say I wouldn't have it. Well, that's okay. That's the way people are. Well, that dash cleaned up pretty good. Now let's do the door panels, and then we'll vacuum this thing out real good. It smells better in here. This is some good stuff. My wife buys this stuff online. All right, let's move on. By the way, this is a 1995 Lincoln Continental Congressional Series. You even got a little Lincoln keychain that's gold, and Lincoln Town Car in here. In here, there's a gold ink pen that comes with this car. They was really showing these things off back in '95, you know. I did find a bunch of paperwork, and look here. Each one of these, there's another ink pen. After we clean it up. People still want these kind of cars because they grew up in them. They grew up with their parents driving cars like this, and they probably got to use it on Saturday night, something like that, and they always want to know. I always said, well, I wish I had one like Mom had or Dad had. He had that big old Lincoln. You know, that's what this is, the big old Lincoln. These cars like this would be comparable to your parents or grandparents' big old Lincoln, because everything still works like new. See, it's got a, oh yeah, got an armrest. This is starting my first car that I bought, and I'm gonna sell, and I'm making a little bit of money off of it. I'm making about $300 profit. So that's what I'm gonna do. That car right there is worth $3,000. So by the time I get through with it, what I've done to it, what I've put on it, my time, I think it's well worth $300 for my time. So there you go. Come get it, and then get yourself a good car. Hey man, that thing got a Hemi in it. Hey, sweet thing. She drove off. Hey, buddy, you looking for a race? One, two. All right, we're going to take a test drive in the Continental. Nice driving little old car here. Floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. This car is for sale. As you know, I've had several people even stop and look at it today. I just put the for sale sign on it, stuck it out in front of my yard. Stereo. It's going to crank here in a minute. Well, maybe 2 minutes. Okay, that's enough of that. Act your age, Steve. Ooh, this thing's got a heater. 90 degrees, it gets 90 degrees. Ah, that's better. Good. This is a bad road, by the way. This is one of the roughest roads in Arkansas. If you buy a car and come down this road and it handles good, you got you a good car. But if you want to find out what kind of shape the front end's in, you come down my road, Highway 119, Buckeye, Arkansas, formerly known as the Buckeye Drag Strip, back when I was racing. If you want a good car, come get this one before it's gone, because I don't think it's going to last long at $3,000. We'll see. Got something else in the shop already to work on, and you'll see that next video. So until then, the old clock on the dash says it's time for old Road Hog to get on out of here. By the way, that was my CB handle. So until next time, I'll see you next time. Turn out the lights and the party's over. They say that all good things must end. That's Elvis Presley. Turn out the lights, the party's over, and tomorrow starts a new day again. I guess that's how it goes. Good night.